You're watching BBC News time, just coming up to 3:30. Now, health experts have played down the role exercise has in tackling obesity. Writing in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, the authors say that obesity has rocketed in the past 30 years, while there has been little change in levels of physical activity. Well, joining me now is diet and fitness expert Laura Williams. Thanks very much for coming in, Laura. What did you make of this idea that we need to think more about what we eat and not so much about what we do?
I think the first part of that is true, Rich. I think we do need to think more about what we eat and certainly the quantities in which we're eating this quite tasty Moorish food that's designed to have a Moorish effect. But I think to the side, it's a bit of a shame. Every time I see a headline that says exercise won't ... I think that's a bit of a shame because exercise will do so many things, in terms of health, boosting fitness, helping to prevent life-threatening disease. And like I say, I think to play that down or discourage people, a nation that's not terribly active on the whole, we love watching telly, we love eating, but we're not that active, and I think to discourage people even further is like I say, it's a bit of a shame.
Well, if trying to unpick this, and I think it has confused people, the three scientists, international experts who've said this, make the point that activity, they're not saying don't do any activity, they're saying it's vital for staving off diseases like diabetes, heart disease, but they're saying its impact on obesity specifically is minimal.
And I think that can be taken as a discouraging message to people. I don't think people need to build any more of a case against getting active and getting fit and being uncomfy a couple of times a week. And I don't think there is currently any message put out there by any companies or anyone that says you can drink and eat what you like, and so long as you do a couple of Zumba classes a week, that's fine. I don't think that is... I don't think that's
so you
the
don't
message.
You obviously work with people day in, day out, many of whom may be trying to lose weight, and presumably they're not coming to you saying, oh, I've just come back from McDonald's, I'm now ready for my exercise session. They are doing a combination of things.
Absolutely. People understand that, like I say, that tasty, especially I think food that's sold quite cheaply in supermarkets, they understand that if eaten in a big enough quantity has an impact on their waistline. But I see people that are mystified, that cook beautiful home-cooked food with ingredients sourced from farmers' markets, they're drinking a little too much Prosecco, and they're really baffled why that's causing them to retain or really gain quite a lot of weight. And I think there's a message which is more, don't eat your workout, and there's not enough of a damage limitation message that goes out there.
Because is there a sense, I wonder if one of the things that these scientists are thinking of is the idea that we sometimes put exercise in the sense of if you run for 30 minutes, it equals this many Mars bars. Or so you almost think if I do this, I can therefore justify my second piece of cake because I can jog it off later or Zumba it off tomorrow.
Absolutely. I think there's a real danger in thinking, oh, I wouldn't normally eat a mid-morning muffin, but I've just spent 40 minutes in the gym, therefore I will have that muffin. And at very best, you're going to wipe the workout out. And you might not otherwise have had that snack. So I'm forever saying to people, find a non-edible reward. If you want to reward yourself for getting sweaty and a bit tired, try and find a non-edible version.
That's very good advice. Laura Williams, thanks very much for coming in.